Yeah, first of all, a big thank you for inviting to this conference. It's a thank you for Helmut and Christian and all the others in the background of the organization of the conference. I think international conferences like this are very, very important because it's an issue of networking. It's also very important for sharing experience. It's also very important for learning from each other. We heard in the last panel that it's also very important to learn from mistakes from others. So this is the reason why I'm here, and I want to bring some experience of my last 20, 25 years on the stage. What are the most important things in cybersecurity for the next years? It's totally clear the situation. We can read every day in the news about successful attacks. We heard in the last panel that it's only, or every company can be hacked. It's just a question of when. And this is very dangerous for our society because it's not only the personal data, at the end it's a critical infrastructure which will be attacked. I want to invite you to a small journey. I want to bring my family on the stage. I want to try to compare the real world examples to the digital world. On the left side is my grandmother. She worked her whole life in the same company with the same instruments, the typewriter and the telephone. This topic is important for us because the working area changed, the jobs changed. I read a study that means that in 2030 we have a lot more jobs created, jobs we don't know now. That means, we heard it in a panel before, that we all are in a long learning area. And perhaps the typewriter and the telephone looks like a dinosaur, but it's important for us. This is a picture of what we call Verkehrskindergarten in Germany. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but it's something like a traffic kindergarten. We went every school year to this institution, and for the first 2 years it was fun, then it was boring. But for me, it gave me the foundation of how to behave in traffic, still now. And I think we need something like this for now, for the cybersecurity area. For learning, teaching the young guys, also the older ones, how to behave in the internet or with cybersecurity instruments. And again, at the end, every attack is not a personal data, it's an attack to our critical infrastructure. Another picture of my career. I was a researcher at Fraunhofer, based in Berlin. This is the fan mile in 2006. Fan mile is something like a closed street, everyone can celebrate. I think football is not very popular in Austria, but in Germany it's still popular. But what I mean is, we celebrated the whole championship on this street. And when I will ask you what was the most popular app at this time, I think I will get different answers. But I will summarize it. The iTunes store was opened in 2008. In January 2007, Steve Jobs introduced the first iPhone. That shows us all that the digitization overrode us. So only 20 years and the world changed dramatically. and dramatically without having learned how to use or how to deal with smartphones or computers. And that's, from my point of view, a very important fact. We heard it in the panels before, competence centers for cybersecurity, teaching, learning. But yeah, when I said that we are not learning, or we don't know how to handle with smartphones, I don't mean you or me here in the room, I mean the people outside of the street. IoT devices, smartphones. Young guys use a smartphone the whole day, but nobody taught them how to use it and how to handle with it. 2, 3 more examples why it is so hard to deal with cybersecurity. The first one is, and it's like a little bit like a pandemic. It's you can't touch it, you can't feel it, you can't smell it, but it's there. Cybersecurity is overall, it's everywhere. The other point is when data are stolen, it's not like a takeaway, like in the real life. The data is copied. So it's also a fact while many people don't understand how to deal with cybersecurity when they are not on a daily basis with it. And yes, the last one is the foreign words. When you're outside on the street and ask someone, what is ransomware attack, what is zero trust or 0 day, nobody knows the answer. And perhaps we have to change the language that all the others may understand what we mean, and we can help them to understand why it is so important. When the question is how can we come to a better understanding of cybersecurity? And we heard a lot of good ideas, competence centers, gamification and other things. But education and teaching is only one thing. I think on the other side, we need more collaboration and cooperation. In the last panel, this was also on topic, but to reach this predict, we need more cooperation, cross-border cooperation between companies and researchers, companies, and also industry, companies and also the countries, the states. And I have brought, from my side, a wonderful example of a cooperation from my company, Trend Micro. And this is a zero-day initiative. The zero-day initiative is one of the biggest bug bounty programs in the world, where independent researchers around the globe try to find out 0 days. That means that more than 64% of the 0 days in the world are out of this zero-day initiative. 2 weeks ago, a lot of people from the zero-day initiative met at a conference in Berlin. It was a Pawn-to-Own conference where they hacked Tesla. They found 0 days in NVIDIA chips. So a wonderful atmosphere, awesome researchers, and yeah, very important to bring all these guys in the community together and work together with us as industry, because we can use these 0 days very fast in our products and solutions to make the world a little bit more safer and secure, and to help and to support you with our products. What we have to understand, and this is just an issue for a lot of small, medium enterprises, is that cyber risk isn't a security issue. It's a direct business impact. And when organizations this not understand, that means that then they don't understand that We are talking about financial losses. We are talking about operational downtime or compliance failures. And these damages can be take years to repair. And the reality is that the threats are escalating. But there are also good news. I'm representing Trend Micro. Trend Micro is a company founded in 1988, a lot of experience. And all these guys see on the picture, they're representing more than 8,000 employees around the world, based in more than 60 countries. They all believe in, or they specialized in threat intelligence teams. They are data scientists. We have different teams. And they all believe in making the world a safer place to share digital information. We only get better solutions for cybersecurity if we create, and I try to bring it on the table, create a better understanding of cybersecurity, of the digital infrastructure, and what does it mean, cybersecurity. That includes the issue of trainings, and we heard on the panel before, there are a lot of activities in the European Union, competence center, and some institutions, but I think we have to bring it to the normal people on the street, because they are in front of the computers, they are the people who will attack. And on the other side, we need more cooperation, more collaboration. As I mentioned before, we have the experience as an industry company, and we try to bring initiatives like the Zero-Day Initiative to other people, to you as a community. And the cross-border activities are very, very important. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit the journey into my past, enjoyed the pictures of my grandma. Maybe you agree with me and one point or another, but we can discuss it. But cybersecurity is still an issue. We have to learn many, many things for the future, and it's a everyday learning. Thank you very much.